Hi Pisces, welcome to your December general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Pisces. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Pisces and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to set the energy for you guys, see if Spirit has any meditation messages that wants to come through. But if you're just interested in the card pull and getting right to it, you can go ahead and check out the pinned comment below with the timestamps. All right, Pisces, let's see what Spirit has to say. Wow. Okay. So when I first saw it, I know this was more like in the old school. I don't know if they really even have them these days, but it's like a compact that like you would powder your face kind of with, but it's just like opening up, and someone was like looking in the mirror, like kind of wondering what was wrong. What's wrong? What did I need to fix? I wonder if something didn't happen or fell through and someone's putting like extra blame on themselves. Like it wasn't the other person, it had to have been me, which is, I don't know, Spirit wants to kind of talk about that maybe when we go into the cards. But then I saw like a compass, and like the compass pin that shows the directions was just keep on spinning. So I do feel like someone's a little bit lost, someone's a bit confused, someone's not sure where this went or why it went this way. And then this is the most interesting one. Okay, so I saw like a pure white bird, right? And I was like, oh, it's a dove. But then Spirit was like, no, it's a pigeon. I was like, huh, that's interesting. And I kind of sat like, why is it a pigeon? And honestly, I kind of just feel like someone felt like they were overlooked. That, you know, someone may have felt like someone was ordinary when they were extraordinary. And I don't know, it's just kind of that thing where someone always feels like misunderstood, misjudged. And I feel you're a very special kind of person, Pisces. And with that white pigeon type of thing, like, yeah, you're with the rest of us, but there's always something that people overlook about you or don't see about you until it's too late, kind of. And I feel maybe there's just someone around your energy that's looking back and realizing, you know, I don't know, I had Pisces. I should have paid attention to Pisces. It feels a little bit regretful. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and kind of jump into this because I'm curious. I want to see whose energy is sticking out more. If you guys are confused or lost about something that happened, let's get that answer now. All right, Pisces. So with the cards, I am tuning into an energy in around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you're single or taken, whether you're together or apart. Let's see who's coming through. And we have the axe. Yeah, so something ended abruptly out of the blue. It feels like that. Or maybe it feels really harsh and really cold, really distant. Someone said something kind of mean for some of you guys in a text message. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Yeah, someone ghosted you for some of you guys straight up. And others of you, it was just like the way they acted. It was just like a complete flip. And you know, Pisces, we'll pull some more cards to clarify this, but I wonder if it was like you did something, but I don't think you were aware of it. I don't think you realized like this triggered this person and their ego just extremely reacted to it, and instead of telling you and just like, hey, you know what, this kind of bothered me or whatever, like they just decided to cut it out completely. The letter A is sticking out to me, first, middle, last initial, as in Anthony, as in Allison, may mean something to you guys. Yeah, okay, tell me more. Maybe the Pisces with that like pigeon thing, like they thought you weren't noticing them, they thought you were blowing them off, or I don't know. Like I really do feel like some of you guys had like a lot of work recently, just had to like reschedule, but like they felt very offended by it, and instead of just kind of telling you it hurt them, they just reacted really wildly, it feels. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Pisces. Discouraged. And it says dispirited, disheartened, and deterred. I feel like that's how you feel now, Pisces, honestly. Again, like what went wrong? Like what happened? It feel like it kind of blindsided you almost. But yeah, I just wonder, like, I don't know. It feels like things that were outside of your control, like having to change plans, having to reschedule, it just really hurt this person's ego. And that's why they are kind of reacting this way. And, you know, I think Pisces, I just have to be real. And again, crosswatcher, if Pisces is just doing this to you, flip it around. You're more than likely to do that if that means it for you. But I feel as if, like, if someone's acting like that and doesn't have, you know, the maturity, or is just so triggered and wounded that they can't even bring up this conversation in a healthy way, in a helpful way, you know, maybe this was Spirit God's way of showing you this true colors of this person, or the wounds of this person that is kind of protecting you overall, even if it's hurting right now, even if it's, you know, still feels very raw. Maybe this closed door was something that, you know, is really just saying, this isn't right for you, Pisces. And I just saw like a bruise on the shin that like appeared out of nowhere too. And I feel like that happens for some of you guys. You get like random bruises that like aren't explained. Interesting. What does this person want to say to Pisces? I denied my feelings for you. I think this is in the present tense, honestly. We can go with past tense. I mean, time is fluid, just like energy is fluid. But, you know, because they're upset, because they're mad, because they're frustrated, they're just like trying to close out, ice out all the feelings that have developed from you guys getting to know each other. They feel rejected by you. They feel hurt by you. And again, like with that whole mirror and the compact thing that I saw, like while I was meditating, it's like, what did I do? And that's not really like fair to leave someone hanging like that. And even if the other person should be like, they should know it, I mean, obviously they don't, so fill them in, right? So let's get into the tarot, because I want to know what this means for December. Tell me more. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Pisces? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Ooh, Pisces. I gotta say, again, whether there was stuff that came up in your life that you had to kind of take priority over, they thought you got bored. They thought you were just like not interested. And they felt like, you know, they're giving you tit for tat almost, like you blindsided them, so they're going to react and blindside you. Like it feels like that. And I just saw like dominoes coming down, which is interesting. There are also 2 9s here. Your birthday could be March 9th, March 19th. Even leap year babies, February 29th, perhaps, for someone out there. Yeah. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. Yeah, this is where it was like, You know, you guys were getting along, you were hanging out, you were doing a lot of fun things together. I even see, like, within the last 4 months, you guys went to a concert and it was a great time. You thought everything was going smoothly, that they supported you, they understood you. And even others of you, I gotta say, I feel almost as if, like, this person, okay, may have ghosted you, like, you know, recently, and then they're in a new relationship all of a sudden. You're like, what? Okay. It feels fake. Honestly, it feels very much like needing to just try to replace, quickly replace, or fill someone's voids, fill someone's ego. So those are the two different energies I'm kind of feeling here, but definitely it was like out of the blue, especially when someone here thought things were going so well. And, you know, even so, like, some of you guys had plans to do something with this person, like travel with this person, go home for the holidays with this person, and you're assuming those are canceled now that they are acting this way or haven't reached out or haven't texted back. All right, so let's get into it. How they feel about this connection, feel about you right now is the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Pisces or someone with strong Pisces in their chart. I gotta be real with you, Pisces, here. And yes, usually this is a very positive card, but with everything else I'm seeing, it's like they feel like they got back at you. They feel like, you know, whatever recently happened, whether they just ghosted you or they sent something mean or they ended it, they're like, you know, feeling good about it. They feel like they outdid you. And others of you, again, not everyone's perspectives of us are true. So I'm throwing that disclaimer out there because people get huffy in the comments. They may think you were like self-absorbed in some way. And that was why you were really like canceling these plans or rescheduling or rain checking. That you were just like wanting to do your own thing. But this person's assuming a lot. And I think that's like a big problem in most connections, right? Just assuming and not taking the time to actually ask. But for a lot of you, yeah, I feel like this is like satisfactory in feeling like they got the upper hand now. And yeah, if they did just like jump into a new connection recently, it may be over just as quick as it started. And again, like, I don't think it's for the right reasons. Someone has like red sneakers or red boots that they wear quite a bit going out. Maybe the last time someone saw the other. What they think about you, think about this connection, is the Ace of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, they want your reaction. They think you're steamed. They think you're mad. They think you're bothered. Again, whether that's true or not. And yeah, they have a lot of anger towards you right now, resentment towards you right now. And I think, you know, they did something impulsively. They did something out of passion, out of anger, more than reason. And they're hoping that that will be the same reaction they get out of you. They're hoping that if they post about, you know, being with someone new on social media, it'll make you feel some type of way. It kind of feels like a vendetta here, honestly. And yeah, it just doesn't feel very good at all. And, you know, I think for some of you, I want to say that if they sent like, if they posted like something online really sexy, they were trying to make that a thirst trap, hoping you'll reach out, hoping you'll react, hoping you'll heart it, and then just like not react to it. It's strange. It's really strange how this person wants your attention yet wants to discredit it once it's given. Someone could have recently gotten bangs as well, or has bangs on their hair right now. What they like the most about you is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. I forget who else had this in their spread. But, you know, Virgo energy, you could have Virgo rising, Virgo moon. But I feel that with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they may realize like work is stressing you out. They may have heard that like finances aren't doing so well, or that you're struggling a bit financially. And again, some of them are getting some sort of satisfaction from that. You know, others of you, and this is positive, it's like you don't have to do much. You don't have to like wear designer, buy like, you know, $600 hair extensions, eyelashes, or like, you know, wear Hugo Boss to look good. You have a very natural beauty. You have a very natural way of looking. You know, you're very handsome. All you need to do really, even if you're just wearing, you know, a t-shirt and sweatpants, you look better than most people. And you're not the type to try to overly impress anyone. That's just not your vibe. Either people like you or they don't. And that's something that initially kind of got them to notice you, Pisces, and be attracted to you. But what they don't like about you right now is the Four of Cups. Cancer energy. Yeah, they think that like you were putting off this air of not caring, of, you know, being disinterested, being bored. And some of you, if they've been trying to get a reaction very passively, you know, online, or, you know, sending subliminal, like I almost feel like if you follow them on social media, they like post these stories that feel directed towards you, but they don't at you. And they haven't gotten a reaction out of you yet. They haven't gotten that need for that, you know, I got them type of vibe, because you're just kind of numbing yourself out to it, which I think is the right way to go about this, honestly. If that's how they are acting. But yeah, I get this energy. They felt like, you know, before leading up to this, you were just blowing them off. What they like the most about this connection is the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. So you guys may have been, you know, in a connection on and off, or even just known each other for a very long time. Again, like since high school, since college, since, you know, your first job, I'm kind of even hearing for some of you guys. And, you know, they like the fact that even though there's been ups and downs, that you guys have been at this for a while. If you guys have kids, I want to say that they like the fact that your kids like them, or that they got along with your kids pretty well. But I feel overall with this Six of Cups here, it's just like they relied upon a lot upon like how things were when you guys were at your happiest, when you're starting to get to know each other, like that honeymoon type of phase. They like that part the most out of all of it. And especially lately, if there's just things that were happening, you're busy, like they felt like that didn't exist in the connection what you once had before now. But what they don't like about this connection is the Seven of Cups. Scorpio energy again. Yeah, they're all over the place right now emotionally. You know, mainly right now it feels resentment, bitter, angry. But then there are times when they kind of miss you. And then there's times when they are wondering if they're overreacting. And it's kind of putting them through this emotional roller coaster right now. But again, they're trying to, you know, assume and judge without knowing your side of the story, which is making everything a lot more confusing. But also for some of you guys, again, like if you had to blow them off, reschedule, they thought you were like messing with them, playing with their heart, playing with their feelings. And they thought it was like manipulative. Highest hopes is the Seven of Wands. Leo energy. Now there are 2 sevens here. Your birthday could be March 7th, March 17th, February 27th for some of you guys. Yeah, they're hoping to still fight this out. They want to win right now. Like they still don't feel like they were compensated for you blowing them off or for you playing for them. Like they're going to try to keep this going until they know that you're actually hurt, which is something red flag, big time. And they're hoping to get a reaction out of you, Pisces, honestly, with this Seven of Wands here. And they're hoping that you'll, show your passion, show your anger, show that they've really got under your skin. I would be careful too if this person is like spreading rumors, spreading lies, and it's getting back to you. They're hoping, to get you in the hot seat for that, to have the spotlight on you, for people to question you, question your character. Man, yeah, I don't know, and honestly, again, this is just off of what I'm feeling. Everyone's doing their own thing. This is a general reading, but it definitely feels like an overreaction here. And when someone reacts like that, so overly, so over the top, it's usually like a button you hit that was deeply ingrained in their ego that they just can't handle when that button's pushed. But how are you supposed to know? I don't know. It just is feels almost like a complete 180 here with this person. A lot of aggression, a lot of defensiveness. But they're hoping to win out of it, to be the last one standing. And that's the vengeful energy I don't particularly like. Deepest fears is the Sun card. Ooh, Leo energy again. They're hoping that with the Sun, it just feels so awkward. It feels like, the truth comes out and they were wrong and it was actually a lot better than what they imagined. And you were actually in the right. You actually were busy. You actually did have a lot of things going. And, that's the truth. And maybe they're afraid too with the Sun card here that they missed out on actually being with someone that made them happy and happier for the last few, years, months, however long this has been going. I definitely want to clarify this Sun card here. Okay, this is not for everyone, obviously, but I am saying for someone here, someone may be wondering if they're pregnant, and that could add to the stress of especially everything going on right now. Tell me more about this Sun card energy, what their biggest fear is. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's no coming out of this is their biggest fear. Say if they actually verified, Pisces did have work that day, or, Pisces had a lot of stressful things going on with their friendships, going on with their family, now this is out of their control. You have to reap what you sow. This is your repercussions. And even with the Sun and the Wheel in reverse, all the things that they're trying to get under your skin, trying to get you to notice them, trying to get you irritated, you're just unbothered. Because you're kind of accepting, things happen. Things, are outside of my control, and all I can do is just keep going. Not show them that I'm bothered. It's that quote that's kind of coming up is your best revenge is just showing you're happy. And that nothing they try to do, and even if some of you guys with the Sun and Wheel of Fortune in reverse, if they're asking, something, I hope this is not the case. And again, this is not for a lot of you, but hoping something bad will happen, or hope that you'll get your karma or whatever, with your good intentions of who you are, and with the Sun at the source of your energy, you're not going to be touched by karma that's not yours to take on. I hope this is all making sense, but that's how it kind of feels here. And then Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That you'll get through this time and you'll be just fine. Capricorn energy. You'll, you know, if you have had difficulty with your finances, you'll repack it up. You'll get going. You will make plans. You will take initiative to better your life. You're not just going to lay down and let life roll you over. I think that's what they're afraid of, is that there's going to be no, you know, consequence on your life based off of what they want to happen to you. Man. All right, Pisces, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold between the two of you from now to end of the month, you need to know about, be aware of. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to just dive deeper into this. If you still have questions, let's get those answered now in the extended reading. To join me for the extended reading, just open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Pisces, I really hope that this reading has at least confirmed a lot of what you've been thinking, feeling, has given you the clarity, insight, guidance that you're looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Pisces, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Pisces.